out there and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. All right, Grant, two of the West's most formidable squads going at it here.
You know, B.A., looking to prove who is the one to beat in their conference. You love this elite level of competition. This is a chance to show who is the best in the West.
Here's Thunder. The three ball. Wallace pulls it in. Outside Murray. Pass to Wallace. A deep three. No good. Here's Thunder. From deep, Wembanyama. Walter pulls it in. And here's Wallace. About a minute played here so far in the first.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Rejected by Junior.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses. Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Thunder. 5 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the away team, number 10, 2 shots.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flattened. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Give me the rhythm and me mash up the dance.
It's a couple different ways you make it out this life. Know your steps just in case they come cut out the lights. Got no respect for no reading out my rights. Fame expensive, maybe we can speak about the price. When they talk about my name, know I define greatness. We couldn't rush a day, it took divine patience. Ain't nothing been the same, that's just my observation. These memories never fade, no I cannot erase them. I done watched loyalty disintegrate, blowing in the wind, windows down on the interstate. I was confused, I always thought when the money came, that meant sunny days and all your problems just went away. Ain't nothing slow me down like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was Then it was like we was at the light. They be that precise, you're not familiar with begging God to just bring them my back. Energy protected. I've been burning sage. Follow how you feeling. You won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing. I tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? When your talent speak for itself, never pretend to be great. I moved on from that Nike box, I tried to fill up a safe. Get real, it turn you numb, feel like your feelings erase. You ain't never got the chills till you shake. Homie, the streets cold, no contributions to nothing I was pursuing. I understand it's hard to call it a movement if it ain't moving. Keep your energy the same from all them days when I felt ruined. Had everything to gain, but you complain while we regrouping. We sat around the table, broke bread like the Cypher. Judas, I can feel you touch a snake and it might bite you. Can I call and ask you for the things you asking me? You probably wouldn't let me use your bathroom if I had to. You probably wouldn't throw no water on me. Now you trying to swim. You see my jeweler threw some water on me. If I was you and you was me, you would have left me out. Got it on my own. I would never ask you to help me. My energy protected. I've been burning sage. Follow how you feel. You won't be left.
Lose sight on the pair. I had to turn on my business. You only strong as your weakest link. I be trying to live my universal laws in effect. When you use your mind and see you as a threat. I'm chasing money like thought the youngest gone on the. When I was down bad, went missing. Pray to the Lord, I make it out the trenches. I had to grind, wasn't given. Know it's a purpose, so I move different. God chose me, He told me I'm gifted. Feel like I'm stuck in this life that I'm living. I'm trying to grind it stack to the ceiling. I had to step my name and my image. I stand in their chest, I hustle relentless. I gotta keep my mind on the mission. I can make Steven wanna see the vision. You never mix feelings with the business.
I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Never no stagnant. It's all about the give and go. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. The way that I'm dropping, you can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win. Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Pass to Thunder. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And it's Buffalo with the rebound. Buffalo moving it around. They get it again. Daniels from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Man, if Daniels is hitting that, it really opens up the offense.
Here's Thunder. And it's sent back by Wallace. Fast break, here comes Buffalo. And the dunk by Iverson.
Love to see that from Dyson Daniels. He's a gifted passer.
Knocks it loose. Here's Walter. Wallace left side. Pass to Daniels. Back to Murray. From the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
3.
Yeah, Murray shoots from range at a terrific clip. As he continues to get dialed in, he's going to be a real threat out there.
And the basket by Thunder.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Throws up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Thunder. There's the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And there's some question marks in terms of what Murray's game will look like down the line. But there's no denying he has the right attitude and build for this league.
Driving in. And out of bounds as Buffalo gains possession. And here is Wallace. Lets the 3 fly. That one, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
The perfect lob partner, Wembanyama, with elite hand-eye coordination.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams will make substitutions. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Thunder. And he jams it with authority.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
On defense, Buffalo following the 3-point attempt by Jamal Murray. And it's sent back by Wallace. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Stallworth. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Murray outside. Wallace outside. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Thunder. He's got 6. Pass to Wembanyama. 13 feet away. Rebound by Wallace.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And here's the break. And here they go. Here's Stallworth. Here's Thunder. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Murray outside. And a wide open look for Junior. It's good from long range. Wallace has got 7 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Wafer. The baseline J. Bucket is good.
That's exactly the shot they're looking for.
Buffalo leading by 4. Wallace outside. Buffalo moving it around. Down low. And stolen by James. Fast break. Here comes Buffalo.
And Murray, he's an active scorer. A young guy that doesn't fear getting hit on the way up.
Buffalo shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good. Murray. And so Murray nails both of them.
Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Thunder. 6 points for him. Pass to Poole.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
This one for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Wembanyama. Nice defense from Wallace. Buffalo with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. The kick out to Poole. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
First personal foul.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
Substitution on the court.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Buffalo.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. Misses the baby hook.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team, Stallworth. Checking in for your home team, Wafer Forte.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wafer. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Wallace. And once again off the mark by Buffalo.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Stallworth. And it's sent back by Wallace. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Defensive foul.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Stallworth. No dice from the high post.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Buffalo.
And it's Buffalo holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of... basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Buffalo's performance here, guys. What have they been? Both teams changing it up here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Wide open look here for Murray. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got 15 points. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Inside, pass to Thunder, the three, and it's Daniels with the rebound. Buffalo leading by 3. Buffalo moving it around. Baseline jumper. Murray, good. He's got 17.
And when Murray is playing like this, you get a real taste of the scorer he can become.
Here's Thunder, and it's sent back by Wallace. Stripped away. And out of bounds as Buffalo gains possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Murray scanning the floor. Holmgren in the corner. In the corner, Murray with it. Shoots the 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
To the inside. Stolen. Misses from short range.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Pass to Wallace. For 3, Holmgren. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's Thunder. To the middle. Here's Thunder. And he dunks it down.
Oh, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here. Here's Wallace. Lays it up and banks it in. Wallace has got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Thunder. And it's sent back by Wallace.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
.106 left in the second quarter. Pass to Thunder. And it's Buffalo with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Stolen. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Thunder. 6 points for him. No good on the triple. Here's Walter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Deflects the pass, and it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside for Simmons. Offline with his three. Murray from deep three-point territory. Offensive rebound from deep three-point land. He can't get that one to fall. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Buffalo. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Buffalo. 10-point lead. Pass to Wallace. To the left wing. Three-pointer, Daniels. Good on the triple. Daniels has got the lead up to 13 now for Buffalo.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Taken away. Here's Thunder. Pass to Thunder. Three-pointer. And Buffalo, another three.
Yeah, good-looking jump shot right there by Daniels.
Here's Wembanyama. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Wallace. Iverson outside. Buffalo moving it around. Pass to Walter. Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Inside. Out to Wallace. On the wing, Iverson. And Buffalo, another three.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Thunder. 10 points for him. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. The kick out to Poole. That three off the mark. Here's Thunder. Pass to Simmons. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And here is Poole. Off target from outside. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Out to the right wing. Here's Thunder. 12 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Now, here's Poole. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
For Buffalo, they've been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Here's Thunder. A three-pointer is right on target. Thunder's got 9 points here in the second half.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Buffalo leading by 6. Turkoglu outside. Puts up a deep three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's Thunder. 15 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Pass to Wembanyama. That shot off. Murray outside. Turkoglu outside. Daniels with it. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Turkoglu. Goes up on the wing. And the basket good. A bench shot that time. Turkoglu's got his second bucket of the game to go. They set the pick. Wembanyama outside. Here's Thunder. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
And the basket by Turkoglu. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Buffalo.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Here's Stallworth. Sinks the triple. 12 points for him.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
In the corner, it's James. Goes up the baseline. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And taken away by Wallace. Another steal. Pass to Thunder. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Buffalo leading by 8. Here's Walter. For the 3. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 16 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Murray. Got a piece of it. Pass to Thunder. On the top of the key. Buries the jump shot. Thunder's got 14 points here in the second half.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Murray, no good. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Drills the baseline jumper. And now it's just a 4-point Buffalo lead. Murray left side. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep.
And it's important that Murray looks to set up his teammates. Nice pass there.
Here's Thunder. And the 3 off target. Knocked loose. Iverson outside. In the corner, Murray with it. Off target with his 3. And it's Buffalo with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the home team has possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. A 3 from Wembanyama.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Thunder. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the 3 ball is good. Murray's got 23 points.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the wing on the left. Wafer for 3. Traps in the tray.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
So impressive, the fortitude the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's Wallace. Can't hit that one. Here's Thunder. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. A three from Wembanyama. And he gets it back. Out left of the wing. Weaver from outside.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
On the wing, Murray. 5 to shoot. Back to Holmgren. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Thunder, and it's sent back by Wallace. Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you love the way Murray can vary his pace out there. Keeps defenders guessing.
To the middle. Here's Thunder.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Buffalo making a switch here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Floats it up for Junior. Pass to Thunder. Here's Thunder. Rebound by Murray. Stolen. Inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback, and what a finish we have in store.
It's amazing to think of what they've done here, being behind so long. Now they have a legitimate chance to win this thing.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Thunder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Bronny James. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both shots good from the stripe.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Wallace. Buffalo moving it around. On the wing, Murray. Lock at 6. Wallace a screen. Launches it. Murray, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Thunder. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. From deep. It's good from beyond the arc.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Wallace. Off target from three-point range. Outside for Wembanyama. Can't knock in the three. Here's Thunder. Here's Wembanyama. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
Unbelievable way to end this game. The fans on both sides are in shock.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks.
Jimmy popping pain. Can't take any more of these or I might just find what I left in vain. Just gave this the kiss of life. It won't switch on me, it's by my side just like Sade. But I left her in a daze. I put freedom up in his sat nav, now it's telling me relocate. I was in the car in Ace, I was in space with Lola Ace. We're banging on Faraday, things just ain't the same. Might link me a drone from prefer me a drone from ends. Hold hands on the side of the grave. I can't do blobs anymore when I turn 24, might turn PA. Salute to all of my demons, we had a party, they're bumping. Wish I could tell you a different fable, but honestly same. I was like honey like Weiss and Mus, but I lost my brain. Yeah, down and out. Woke up in the next one thinking these won't hold me down. I keep seeing the same old faces. Is it west, is it south? I need me a leather jacket, I told Renzo I want it in brown. Where are you now? Yeah, I love that for you, see you again when the pound goes down. Yeah, I really hate this town. It's a figure of speech, we all agree to disagree. I see you on a Monday morning, we had the longest week. But I lost my brain.
Like I get a like urn, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's Thunder. Pulls it from the top of the key. Walter pulls it in. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan.
Sleep. Everything I want in my reach, I'ma run it off tops. Wonder where I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Cognac bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back in. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and a so silly. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a raw purse, bro, you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rat. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. Well, you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got when the light got turned. Got his when the boy won't learn. Big shorty when the block gets served. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. I love my but I ain't them nerd like I get a like yeah. Leo, light it up.
Diamonds and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car and I myself clean. Smelling good, I treat her right on my side, and I know that she lies. She just want my money, and I know that she lies. Always stunt, and I know that she lies. My diamond keep drunk, and I know that she lies. I got all this money, I say my know how to treat me, and I know how to treat all my right. Say my diamond shine and bling bling. Ugly, you see I got a plenty. I own that. With my result on, and my man got big black hearts ain't on camera. You don't like me, I'm dangerous, man. Don't go take that down. My trunk ain't no time, no side. Tryna get you freezed up. Been with it, single I'm on that. Tell her get her feet put up, flat it up. Hey, you know me, you true. Me and Scott tryna get, come link up. I say my phone keep ringing. Hold up, there's another hat, baby. There's another chick, baby. Sick trip, get terminated. Ain't wait, they turn crazy. Hands on your face, might keep away. Diamonds and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car and I myself clean. Smelling good, I treat her right on my side, and I know that she lies. She just want my money, and I know that she lies. Always stunt, and I know that she lies. My diamond keep drunk, and I know that she lies. I got all this money, I know that she lies. A young like me, pull a bag, flexing on the scene, 10 grand up in my jeans. Got a brand new boy, this some I get you think about me, leave all on your teeth, leave all on your street, yeah. Your block we dead, on they side where we creep, yeah. I know that she like heavy, make her put it on. I be about 9 to the morning, money calling, no I'm on it. Make when she home, might flash out and act a donkey. Baby mama kept you on me, all these broken phones, make they pull up on me. I make up, get green nails, I do it like McCone. Diamonds and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car and I myself clean. Smelling good, I treat her right on my side, and I know that she lies. She just want my money, and I know that she lies. Always stunt, and I know that she lies. My diamond keep drunk, and I know that she lies. I got all this money,
10 on my toes. Like a Camp Scout, I can show you the ropes. Hyperventilating, hyperbolic chamber, hypothermia. My neck is on froze. This that keeper, like I can't see in this. Why they on my? Because of all the money that I get. Yo, wouldn't even touch yo. But if I want to, like Rich, y'all got him sick. Check the playbook cause I'm about to piss. Try to shout like block. That's it, in the tropic with a chocolate bunny. That's quick, see the block done built up. Tetris, yeah, I see the looking funny. Peasants, yeah, I know why they uncomfortable. My presence, and I pull up the convertible. Presidents, and I need to know the measurements by the metric. Cause I'm about to fly like it's electric. Hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor. Like that. Hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor. Like that. Hit the floor.
Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on?
Hit the floor.
Yeah, we set it off, yeah, let's set the tone.
Hit the floor.
Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on?
Hit the floor.
Yeah, we set it off, yeah, let's set the tone.
Hit the floor.
Hit the flow, I let the hit the flow. Be talking, just give me the go, just give me the go. I wanna get dope, I wanna get dope. Take it or leave it or lose it, we go get some more. We'll never go broke. Family, rockin' diamonds, blinding while you eyeing it. Lately I most of my motion been focused on hits. When I start going, let's go hit the flow. Like it's a couple of fragrance right out of my pocket, I throw that up.
Yeah, like up, doing as they drop, man. Get my money, I told my, I let them know, soon as I drop, man.
Hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor.
Like that.
Hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor.
Like that.
Hit the floor.
Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on?
Hit the floor.
Yeah, we set it off, yeah, let's set the tone.
Hit the floor.
Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on?
Hit the floor.
Yeah, we set it off, yeah, let's set the tone.
Hit the floor.
I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a just this, my boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, that's tripling head. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, finna show you how to get it. First we make 100, then you stayed out, stack your rest, I'll never spin me. Foggiatos, panorama, spoon spinning. Extra green up in my pocket, look like spinach. I put gold all in my mouth, I had a dentist. Go for 2 more, then I finish. I said, better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Yeah, I call my blade. She ain't pop it out and left her at the lows. They won't get up out my way, I move. I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a man. This boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, that's tripling head out.
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Streets. Yeah? L Streets. L Streets.
Billionaire, billionaire.
Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. Just that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a gym, just listen. Y'all was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phone. Talk a little stop before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger fold. Never been played with, cause of some same that was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting the. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you lose it. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting the. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you lose it. Hey, boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. Just that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. Just that hustle music, when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This is my go-getters, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. I really earned it like it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't have more, I just keep it thorough, this is still the made it rich. I really made it out, they didn't hate about it, it's enough to make it sick. I was laying out with the vultures, he wanna get closer, he wanna touch for some closure, I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion, I've been the one that was chosen. Y'all felt like we frozen, this is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. Just that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. Just that hustle music.
My Lord is great.
She took a flight for the back.
Keep coming. New play. Yep. No. Oh, and one. Set one.
With a buddy. My back cause I know it get ugly and I'm getting. I feel like a mummy. Empty heart, you should fill it with money. Comedian guy, you keep thinking you funny. I'ma laugh when you turn to it. Don't be capping like you really love me. Don't be acting like you really wait. She took a flight for the paddock and panic. I be her like mechanic. Once she gon' keep coming back in. She be throwing that quarter back in. I cannot come through the front with no back in. Who's a dummy, now she double back in. Please do not give me your heart, I'ma Please don't give me your heart, I'ma crack it. Please do not give me your heart, I'ma Please don't give me your heart, I'ma crack it. Please do not give me your heart, I'ma Please don't give me your heart, I'ma crack it. Please don't give me your heart, I'ma Give me your heart, I'ma crack it. Give me your heart, I'ma Give me your heart, I'ma for the paddock and panic. I be like mechanic. And I come through the front with no back end. Who's a dummy, now she double back in. Please do not give me your heart, I'ma Please don't give me your heart, I'ma crack it. Forever,
Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my fly. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my fly. I wanna be with you. I still think about you. I still think about you. Tell me how you been. Crazy how you turned into a dub when I could've been 2 10s. Crazy how I still feel alone in the room with my whole crew. Damn, can't help myself. Could've been more loyal. Could've been more for you. But you been so fake, I swear it's like the chains they be wearing. Aluminum for you. No heart to pour you. First time I saw you, me. Had you at your body. 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 Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game. And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Murray left side. Count that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
It's up a 3. Alter pulls it in. Back to Wallace. The 3. Wide open look here for Murray. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And you have to respect Murray's range, right? He was a 40% three-point shooter in college.
Here's Wallace. Murray outside. Fires for 3. Wallace, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They need this. And it's Thunder missing. Pass to Poole. Ring shot on the way. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
To the wing right side. Here's Thunder, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1 for 4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Now here's Wallace. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Thunder. Fires from deep. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. They push it up 4 on 3. Three-pointer, Daniels. And no good that time. Pass to Thunder. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Murray outside. Back to Wallace. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Comes up empty down low. To the inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And here is Wallace. Outside for Murray. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Thunder. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the basket by Thunder. Pass to Poole. Here's Wallace. That three off the mark. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Murray, good.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Thunder. There's the pick. Here's Thunder. From the arc. Alter pulls it in.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
That shot, no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. Over to the wing. Here's Stallworth. Traps in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Back to Murray. Wallace outside. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's Thunder. Inside. Thunder. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Substitution on the court.
Turkoglu with it. Pass to Banchero. To halt the run. Unable to get that one.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Wembanyama. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Thunder to the left side wing. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Drills the baseline jumper. Wembanyama's got his third bucket of the night. On the wing, Daniels. Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointers.
Man, if Daniels is hitting that, it really opens up the offense.
Here's Thunder.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Wallace. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Thunder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your home team.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here is Daniels. Nice shot by James.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Thunder, and it's sent back by Wallace.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And he drives in. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Thunder. Wembanyama, a screen. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Kicks it out to James. And the three ball is good. James has got 5 now.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
.34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is...
Wallace outside. Poole on the wing. Off target with his 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The ball goes to the away team.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Murray with the bounce pass. Wallace left side. Back to Murray. A three-pointer, no good.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Back to Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. From downtown. Rebound by Thunder.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Thunder. He has 6. From outside, off the mark.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Stolen away and taken away by Wallace. And here's James outside. Simmons pulls it in. Pass to Thunder. Simmons inside. No good with the layup. Here's Walter. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Walter's got 6 points.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Driving in. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Thunder. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. It doesn't go for him.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Here's Walter. Poole on the wing. Connects from three-point range.
Timeout. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Wembanyama. 10 points for him. Shoots the 3. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Wallace. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Victor Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Murray outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 16.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Wembanyama outside. Rebound by Wallace. 52 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside for Murray. Puts up a deep 3. Wallace misses.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Thunder. He's got 6. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2. 0-0.
And he sinks the second. Wallace attacking. Snatched away. And here they come. Puts it up. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Murray for 3. Daniel from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so that brings the first half to a close. Leading by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now here's Murray. Pass to Wallace. Back to Murray. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 19 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Wembanyama outside. Takes a 3. 5 on the clock. Pass to Thunder. Back to Wembanyama. And it's sent back by Wallace.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Here's Wallace. Here's Walter. He nails it, and we're tied up. Walter's got 9.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Thunder. Wafer for 3. That shot off. And here's Daniels. And here's the fast break. That's short off the rim.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And the foul called on Thunder. That's foul number 2 for him. 90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Walter. And a wide open look for Junior. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And stolen by Wallace. Hits the target from 18 feet. 13 points in the game.
And not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Thunder. He's got 7. And they get it. Rebound by Wallace.
It might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And the foul called on Thunder. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Wallace inside. 13 points in the game.
And it's Wembanyama's size that makes him a potent defensive presence. That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And it's Thunder missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Wembanyama.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Wallace outside. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Thunder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line from your home team, 0-0. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Walter. Now here's Wallace. Defended by Wembanyama. From 17 feet out, Wallace misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Poole gets it to go.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pocket 6. In the corner, Murray with it. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Thunder. He's got 10. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Thunder. Stolen away. Here's Walter. Offline with his three. To the paint. Pass to Thunder. And they're running. Here's Wallace. A three-pointer off the mark.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high. And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots Not the wild one he took there.
Here's Thunder. For the tie. That shot off.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
For three, Murray hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got 10 points in just the second half.
And when Murray is playing like this, you get a real taste of the scorer he can become.
Thunder. Rebound by Wallace.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Thunder. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Screen by Simmons. Down low. And easy 2 points on the layup. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Murray with the bounce pass.
And it's important that Murray looks to set up his teammates. Nice pass there.
Here's Thunder. Here's Stallworth. Pass to Simmons. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thunder. No good on the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Pass to Walter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Up by 8. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And the home team has possession. 8-point game. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Pass to Thunder. Looking to end his cold spell.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. To the middle. Here's Walter. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Thunder. Pass to Thunder. Here's Thunder. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. And Holmgren pulls it down.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side. So there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And it's Thunder missing. James left side. Here's Poole. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Staying active and staying energetic, that's how they want Jordan Poole to play all the time.
From deep three-point territory. Kept alive. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. Iverson outside. And stolen by Wembanyama. And here we go. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Murray. And he's good on the three ball. Murray's got 29 in the game.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Here's Wafer. Here's Stallworth. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat-out effort was not there.
And the foul called on Thunder. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Here's Wallace. Pass to Murray. Back to Wallace. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Thunder. Inside. Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Looking to get back on track here. Here's the break. Knocked loose. Pass to Thunder. To the right side. Latrey drills the three-pointer. Thunder's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Outside for Murray. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Here's Thunder, and he dunks it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Now Wallace.
And just not nearly as effective at drawing fouls on the defense as he was in that first half.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for the away team.
Good on both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Thunder. Wembanyama outside. Misses the three.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Thunder to the left wing. Wafer for three. Drills it from outside.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Nice shot by Wallace. Wallace has got 19 points.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. That one good for 2. 21 points in the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Three-pointer. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Here's Thunder. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish. And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Mission incomplete. His 5th miss in 14 tries. Here's Wallace. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Thunder. Wallace looking for an opening. With the drive. Money!
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And there's some question marks in terms of what Murray's game will look like down the line. But there's no denying he has the right attitude and build for this league.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Thunder. Wembanyama outside. Can't knock in the three. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
And really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big underground methods, top notch. Get the most, not the lesser. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that powder you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get a swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Loyal with me, we ain't got a call. Zelly on silent, put the product in the loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a cut, then we gon' Baba got me looking proper every single time. Fresh pig getting no, you ain't walking out what we on. And you know I got it boy for the ones who gone. R.I.P.'s in your memory, we carry on. When I they will not mean out what I want. Pour my ashes in the river, y'all. That's how we knowin' that the flow about to carry on. See, immortality's a fallacy, I prove them wrong. The Southern family gon' carry me the way beyond. Anything you've ever known, anything you've done. They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this. And we ain't worried about it. Watch your skirt the way they ask how you get like this, how you live like this. Why you worry about it? Get up on my by the way, what you think this is? And we ain't worried about you. Watch me skirt the whip, yeah, swerving. Moving to the money like it's urgent. Hands on God, so I'm in it like a surgeon. The skin color like worldwide sign, and we face closed curtains. I hear you, nothing ever certain. Only thing that's promised is that promises are broken. Yeah, so we finding ways to.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. Here's Thunder. Greg, we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Thunder to the paint. Wembanyama. Good on the bucket.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Wallace. Murray outside. Wallace looking for an opening. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Thunder. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Rebound by Wallace. Murray outside. Shakes him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Walter. On the wing, Murray.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Here's Thunder. Down low. Here's the break. Here's Walter. And it's denied. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. On defense, the home team. And it's off from three-point range.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Thunder. They set the pick. A three from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Pass to Wallace. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Wallace has got his second basket of the night.
And you can run the offense through Murray. He's a big, skilled combo guard who can score and pass it.
And it's Thunder missing.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Now Wallace.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. A three-pointer is right on target. Wembanyama's got 5.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. 6 points for Wallace.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Thunder. Hasn't made one yet. 6 to shoot. Back to Wembanyama. Rebound by Wallace. And he drives in. Pass to Iverson. Wallace misses. Here's Thunder. To the middle. And stolen by Iverson. One-on-one here. Wallace, good. 8 points for him.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Thunder. Still yet to score. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Thunder. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now here's Wallace. He's got 8. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen. No good from outside. Ball stolen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And Wallace slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Makes it off the glass. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Thunder. There's 1:47 left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Alter pulls it in.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Wide open look here for Murray. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, Murray shoots from range at a terrific clip. As he continues to get dialed in, he's going to be a real threat out there.
Here's Thunder. Outside for Wembanyama. Lets it go with a three. It's good from long range. 10 points for him.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams will make substitutions. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul.
The visitors on defense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Thunder. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Here's Thunder. Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Wallace misses. Here he goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he sinks the second. And here is Poole. Still without a basket. Wallace left side. The kick out to Poole. Got a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Poole. Here's Thunder. 5 points in the game. Crafty move. And he lays it straight in. Thunder's got 5 points now this quarter.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Wallace the screen to the middle. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's a good screen.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Team is in the penalty.
First free throw is good.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Wallace. And it's Wallace slamming it down. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Screen by Simmons. Pass to Thunder. Here's Thunder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Simmons. From downtown. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So both teams making some changes here. .153 left to play here in the half. And the foul called on Thunder. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:52 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Walter. Off target at the rim. Here's Thunder. 9 points in the game so far. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Thunder. Here's Thunder. Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Thunder missing. Wallace with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Thunder. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. Rebound by Wallace. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Wallace has got 22 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Thunder. 9 points in the game so far. Down low. Here's Thunder. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Wallace. And it's blocked. Here's Thunder. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Murray for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Thunder. Launches a three, and the three ball is good. 12 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Wallace. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 25 points for Wallace.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
There's the screen. Here's Stallworth. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Murray left side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And they're moving it up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for
the first one falls.
Wallace taking 2 shots.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. Here's Thunder. 12 points for him. Wembanyama, a screen. A 3 ball. And it's Thunder missing. Wallace with the ball. 27 points for him. Yep, it counts. Wallace has got 29.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Now Wallace. He's got 29 points. And Wallace slams it in.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 12. Here's Thunder to the inside. Wembanyama. Nice defense from Wallace. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. Wallace has got 11 in the second half.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. All for run, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Iverson up top. Pass to Wallace. It's blocked. Here's Thunder. And stolen by Murray. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Over in the corner, Poole. Good on the triple.
Jordan Poole.
Poole's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Sneaking out to the corner. We don't normally see Poole there.
There's the pick. Puts up a three. Turkoglu grabs the board.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
From deep three-point land. And it's Thunder missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Banchero. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Thunder. He's got 14. To the paint. Shoots. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
If I had someone setting picks like that for me, my game probably wouldn't have changed, but maybe I would have played a few more years.
Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. Here's Wallace. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Thunder. And that one, good. Thunder's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of ball.
Here's Wallace. Off target from outside. And stolen by Murray. Wallace outside. It's deflected. Here's Thunder. He's got 16. Pass to Wembanyama. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Wembanyama's got 14.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Drains the three-pointer.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Thunder. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And oh, here we go with Wallace. Nobody back. And Wallace slams it in.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your home team, Double Zero. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Walter. .115 left in the third quarter of the game. For 3, Murray.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Thunder. He's got 18. And stolen by James. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Iverson. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Back to Murray. Pass to Iverson. In the corner, Daniels. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better than that range. And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Wallace. Going inside. And the slam by Wallace.
Oh, it doesn't get much easier in that pool, padding those assist numbers.
Here's the screen. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Thunder. Wembanyama, a screen. Thunder off target with his 3.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the 3.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Murray for 3. Tries again. Wallace misses. Here's Thunder. Down low. And it's sent back by Wallace. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 3, Caleb Walter.
Here's Thunder. They set the pick to the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Pass to Thunder. Plenty of space. The putback. Oh, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Defensive foul.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
as they set their sights on locking up the win. He has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Wallace at the line for one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Thunder. Wembanyama, right side. Wembanyama, a screen. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Wallace. In the corner, Daniels. The three-pointer off the mark. To the inside. Thunder. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Murray for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And there's the smooth jumper for Murray. That is always a weapon.
They set the pick. Here's Thunder. Here's Thunder. Here's Thunder. Shot clock at 5. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. No good with the triple. Here's Wallace. Picked his pocket. .109 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Thunder. Rebound by Wallace. Fades. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Thunder. Here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Wallace. No good on the 3. Pushing it up. And the basket by Thunder. Wallace outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Free throw good, Wallace. Here's Forte. We're going the other way.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Then rude, and there's not much that I can do. So